welcome back to Under Falling Skies. Alright, first thing we do, roll our dice. Let's see what we get this time. And this time we end up with 2 4s, a couple of 5s, and a 1. Alright, down we go to our board to assign our dice. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is one of these gray 4s. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get our excavator moving. And luckily, we do not have any ships in the center column. And so nothing's going to move. And the next one we're going to do, I think, is we're going to put a 5 in here. Do we need a 5 in there? Yes, we need a 5 in here for research. But that's going to move all ships in column 2, 5. So let's get moving them. Yes, before we move them, let's re-roll our dice, because when you place a white die, you must re-roll. So let's see what we get. Ooh, a couple of 6s and a 2. Alright, let's move all of these ships in column 2, 5 spaces. And yes, we have 2 ships in column 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll scooch over this way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting some ships getting pretty close to Roswell. Alright, we have 3 more dice to place. Okay, we are going to put the white 6 here into this alien research spot. It's going to cost us an energy. It's -1. I'll give us 5, which is excellent. And now we have to move everything in this column 6. And that's just a 1 white ship on the mothership. Alright, the only ship in that column is this one, and it's going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh yes, and we have to re-roll these ones. Alright, we have to re-roll the 2 gray dice because, of course, we just placed a white one. This time we get a 4 and a 3. We have 2 columns yet to place, this one and this one. Now let's figure out where we want to put those. Alright, we can't generate any energy anyway because we've already put a die here. We're going to put the 4 anti-aircraft gun here, which means the ships in this column are going to move down just 3. And that's 2 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 3 left to place in column 1. And yeah, I think we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go anti-aircraft column 1, which means those ships in column 1 are just going to move down 2. Alright, this one's just going to go 1, 2 and scooch over that way. Alright, let's resolve all of our dice placements for this first turn. Alright, we have full energy, so let's move the excavator first. That's going to cost 1 energy, so 7 down to 6, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, that's 1 die resolved. I can change my battery, and we'll look after the other ones. And yes, the dice in the anti-aircraft spots can just come off because they're not doing anything. Alright, where do we want to start off with? It doesn't matter which of the research, so we're going to do this research one first for 5. So we're going to get 5 points of research costing 2 energy, 6 down to 4. Let's get our 5 points of research. Alright, name of the game is to get our research all the way to the top. So 4 and 1 is 5. We're getting there. Alright, we have 1 more die to resolve, and it's also research. Alright, this one is at -1, so it's going to be 5, and it's going to cost us an energy, so 3, that's another 5. Another 5 research. Yes, 5 more research. 3 and a 2 is 5. All good. We're about halfway to the top of the research track. Alright, now it is time for the aliens to go, so we first move the mothership down 1. And the mothership is coming, so it's going to go down 1 more, and we're going to get another ship on there. And then, yeah, now it has just staged the new ships, and the column 1 has no ships in it at the moment, so that's where that is going to go. Alright, we're going to have another turn. We're going to be rolling our dice and see what we can do. Alright, it's time to roll up our dice and see what we get for this turn. Okay, let's go. And we get a 6, 2, we get a bunch of 1s. Actually, I think that's pretty good. I want to do some anti-aircraft to get things moving. Alright, actually, you know what? For our first placement, I can see what we want to do already. We're going to take the 2 and we're going to put it into the anti-aircraft, which means all of the ships in this column will only move down 1 space. The reason I wanted to do that, we have 2 ships here. This one's going to move on to the 4 explosion. That one moves on to the 6. That's all good because this time we can probably blow up some of those ships. At least that's the plan. Alright, let's see what else we want to do with the rest of our dice. Okay, I think this is working out. We're going to take the gray 4 and we're going to put it here. So everything column 2 is going to move down 4. Alright, I have a cunning plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't scooch over, so this is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's sitting on the 3. We want to go for a big blow-up ship round if we can. Alright, back to placing dice. Oh, this becomes such a puzzle. We are going to put the white 2 here, which means we're going to have a total of 6, and that's going to cost us 2 energy. We're sitting at 3, all good. Everything in this column now has to move down 2 spaces, and we have to re-roll the 2 dice. We end up with a 1 and a 3. All right, let's move everything in the center column down 2. This is all working out quite good. 1, 2. So that's on the 3. So now we have 4 ships on explosion spots, and we're going to do 6 damage to all of them. We're going to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4 ships. Yes! We do have 2 dice left to place, though. Let's figure out where we want to put them. We have column 5, and we have column 1. Okay, we are going to take the white 1, and we're going to put it on the energy space. And that means that all ships in column 1 will be moving 1, and we get to re-roll that one, or we have to. Ooh, that's kind of painful. We get a 6. All right, let's go ahead and move column 1 ships down 1. Which again is actually exactly what we want, because that moves this white ship onto a 2 explosion space, and that is good. All right, we have 1 left, and that is placing a 6 in column 5. And the only sane place to put it, if we put it here, then the mothership's going to move. If we put it here, we generate no energy. We'll put it here in the alien spot, research spot. So the ships in column 5 are going to move down 6. Which is not ideal, but it's what it has to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that will scooch over here. Alright, now we get to resolve dice, and I think we have some pretty good luck this time. Alright, the anti-aircraft, of course, did its job. It goes away. We're going to generate 1 power. So we're going from 3 to 4. And then we're going to do our research. It's going to cost us an energy 4 down to 3. And we get 5 ticks on the research. That's not great, but it is what it is. And the reason it's not great is because we need 7. So we're just going up 1 because we can't go any farther than that. Alright, back to the board. Alright, this is all good because we are spending 2 energy 3 to 1. And we're going to have a total of 6. So anything that is 6 or less on an explosion symbol will be destroyed. And we have a way out shot for this one. This is on a 2, it is destroyed and off the board. This one's on a 6, it is destroyed and back to the mothership. This is on a 3, destroyed, back to the mothership. On a 4, destroyed, back to the mothership. On a 3, destroyed, back to the mothership. Yes! Wow, did we ever wipe out a lot of ships coming down towards us. Okay, yeah, that's the end of our dice placement and allocations. And now it is time for the mothership turn. Yes, the mothership is going to chug down 1 to here. There's nothing on here, though. And then we have nothing in this space. We have nothing on this one. We have nothing in column 4. And in column 3 is farthest along, so that's where we're going to put the final ship. And I do believe that's where they're going to sit. And so far, let's take a look at our player area. And looking at research, we need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a 5, and then a 1, and then a 3, and then an 11. So we're going to have to do some excavating, so we can finally do that 11 at the end. All right, we're going to zoom down on our excavated little area and wrap it up for today. I know it's a little bit of a quick episode, and I just kind of like to do maybe like 2 of these turns an episode so that I don't get things too messed up. So we're sitting with 1 energy. Our excavator is sitting here. So as you can see, we have a double research spot here. We're going to need that because you can't get 11, of course, with just 1 die. It's not happening. And we better start generating some energy next time as well. But we cleaned out a ton of ships out on the board. We only have 2 that are kind of close and dangerous. Maybe do a couple damage to us. We can live with that. again, the name of the game is we need to get our research to the top, and I think we might be able to pull it off. Probably need a couple more episodes to do it. So anyway, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Under Falling Skies. We're just doing the standard game, sort of the basic, how they tell you to set it up from the beginning. So we're drawing that out. I think eventually I want to get into the campaign here on my channel. There's like, I think 4 campaign missions, win or lose, and you go through them. It sounds really cool. So thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Continuation, Under Falling Skies, the standard game.